Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my humble channel. Today's video is going to be a humble intercessor from the Raven Guard chapter with about a dozen colors or so. If you're painting up a Raven Guard force, you can use this essentially as a template for the majority of your army. All the colors in order of application are down in the description for you to use should you see fit. If you happen to enjoy the video, please give a like and subscribe. It helps get the channel out there. With that said, let's get started. For the primer and base coat, it will be Vellejo Black. I used an air spray to apply this, but you can use a rattle can to apply it as well. And this is going to also double as your first base coat for the model. If you want, you can do the spray can, and if you do that, then I do recommend that you do a light coat of the same color afterwards all over the model to ensure that it's a nice smooth finish, as a spray can may not give you a smooth, even finish all over the model. Before moving on to anything else, let's get the black finished since it's the majority of the model. For this, I used Dark Reaper to edge highlight the armor, leaving the black on the gun casing alone. The thing to keep in mind is that with black armor, it's so dark that everything blends together visually, and that's going to obscure the details to the human eye. So a wash is too dark because obviously the armor is black, so you need to use an edge highlight to make all of these little details pronounced. To finish the highlight, touch off some areas with Thunderhawk Blue, specifically target areas that would be hit by light the most, and basically any of the sharp corners. On the gun casing, I used Eshin Grey as the edge highlight. This will give the black here a slightly different appearance to the eye, making it look like it's a different type of black, and that's going to make it different than the armor. And then you finish it off with Dawnstone on the sharpest edges. For the chest and emblem on the gun, I filled out both with Grey Seer. This took about 3 to 4 coats, as a dull white over black is going to take a bit. Make sure you let each coat fully dry before the next is applied to avoid any flaking or chalkiness. Then do a light touch with Corax White on some of the raised pieces to catch the highlights. For the right shoulder trim, it's base coated in Mephiston Red, adding some much needed contrast to the model as a whole. For edging, use Evil Sunz Scarlet, then followed by Wild Rider Red on the corners. For the belt, I kept it simple with a base coat of Mournfang Brown, then followed by Skrag Brown for a highlight. You can go with a darker base color if you want the belt to be much better blending in with the armor. You could leave it the same color as the armor itself if you want, or in a case that I didn't do here, but you have the option, you can also wash the brown to definitely darken it down. The last major color to apply is the silver. Here I used Leadbelcher for the base coat, followed by Nuln Oil as the wash, and last, and definitely least, is, as always, Stormhost Silver as the edging around all of the silver. And that's it. From here, you can apply transfers, base the model, and do what you like. A fairly simple scheme for a fairly simple model. No need to go too crazy for what is effectively a regular troop choice. As mentioned, the colors used are down below in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video and it proves useful to you. And if you did enjoy it, please give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Lastly, which model should I do next for a simple tutorial? We can do Mortarion, we can do a Salamander Intercessor, or we can do a Novok Necron Warrior. Put a comment down below as I'll be starting it in the next few days. Thank you for watching. Until next time.